Hello and welcome to the show. If you're new to Suffer Not and wondering where to begin, you can either start here, where I explain how the show works, introduce the voice actors, and set up the narrative, or you can jump straight to episode 1. Suffer Not is a mystery, investigation, and horror-themed show, with inspiration from things like X-Files or Supernatural, as well as a myriad of other films and real-world events. The story is told using the Call of Cthulhu game system published by Chaosium. If you don't know much about tabletop games, that's okay. The story is told in such a way that you don't need to. If you're unfamiliar with what that means, each of the voice actors on the show have created and written their own characters that they play. These characters, and the actors themselves, know about as much as the audience does about the mysteries and the world they navigate. For this show, Charlie Dubois and Chuck Sadesky will be playing the two main characters.
Hi, my name is Charlie Dubois. I will be playing Hubert Birdie Johnson. He goes by Birdie. And he's from Texas originally.
Hey, it's Chuck Sadesky. I'm playing Tate Clay. Typically just goes by Tate. He is a Secret Service agent, and you'll learn more about him as we play.
Meanwhile, I, Cody Zenner, will be taking the role of the narrator and all other characters that appear in the show. When I was explaining how this show would work to my grandma, who I love, she's amazing, okay, I had explained it like an audiobook where the main characters have free will and they can affect the world around them. While the characters have free will and the people playing them can do whatever they want, there are rules to keep things in order. The characters each have statistics for skills and abilities they may want to use. When a player wants to do a certain action in the game, they will roll 100-sided die and compare that to the relevant skill to determine the outcome of the action. The lower the roll, the better. Here's an example. One of the main characters is being chased by an angry mob, and that character wants to escape through a locked door. The character has a lock-picking skill of 40, which means they have a 40% chance to succeed. They roll a 100-sided die and get a 35. This would mean that the character manages to pick the lock before the angry mob gets to them. Inversely, if the character rolled a 75 on the die, that would be a failure and they would be captured. Now, again, we do our best to focus on the story and leave the game mechanics in the background. So don't worry, you don't have to study the game rules to follow the show. Lastly, I want to be clear from the beginning that there will be no plot armor for these characters. They can die. They can go crazy, they can go off the rails. While I did write this story to ease them into the danger, there will always be danger nonetheless. I also want to be clear that this show does deal with mature subject matter and could be upsetting for some people. So if you're a little squeamish about like true crime type stuff, probably not going to be for you. But if you like that type of stuff, stick around. And with all that out of the way, thank you for listening, and please enjoy the show.